but it really does produce a great, crisp, clean sound. It's probably more ideal for like acoustic, kind of more laid back music, stuff that's really pure. But like your EDM, the stuff with a lot of bass boost, a lot of that pump, it's probably not going to be best. You are still going to get a good bass range, especially if you throw it up against a wall or something like that where it can bounce off. It is a great speaker when it comes to that. But hello folks, and welcome to Trekbible. Today we're going to be doing a comprehensive review of the Trevolo S Electrostatic Bluetooth speaker. So let's get right into it. So this is the world's smallest electrostatic Bluetooth speaker. And as the website promises, you will enjoy a rich and expressive bass performance with dual woofers and dual amplifiers. Enhance your audio enjoyment with non-distorted 3D duo modes. So we're gonna find out exactly what that means today. But first, let's unbox it. So what exactly is in the world's smallest electrostatic speaker? Let me read you some specs. First off, we've got Bluetooth 4.2. We have a 3.5 millimeter stereo input, USB audio. We've got duo modes. We have 3D sound mode, a built-in rechargeable lithium-ion battery, and that'll last you about 18 hours. And it weighs about 1 kilogram. So this ultimately is a pretty good portable speaker compared to the rest. I mean, you can easily throw it in your bag. It's not gonna weigh you down. All right, so enough about the specs. Let's go over some pros and cons about this speaker, but first, let's take a listen. All right, so this speaker actually enables 2 modes. We've got our standard stereo mode. It's got that 3D mode. Let's see if we can hear a difference. So first, let's listen to it in stereo mode. And then let's listen to it in 3D. Stereo. 3D. Stereo. 3D. So that was the Trevolo S with the stereo and 3D modes. Now let's compare it to 2 other Bluetooth speakers that are on the market. The first one is the Soundcore Sport XL. All right, and now we'll compare it against the Altec Lansing speaker, which is another really popular Bluetooth speaker on the market. All right, so let's get into the difference between the Trevolo S and these two speakers. First off, this is just what an average person would do if they just want to get quick music. So I didn't mess with the EQ, I didn't bass boost, I didn't do anything like that. I did use the mode, the 3D mode in this, and I didn't change any because I don't think these have different modes. However, these had a ton more bass and it's a little bit more twangy sound. Now, these are waterproof speakers, so you do have to think they are going through more material. This is straight up speaker, you can see everything there. It didn't have as much bass into it, but I think the sound was a lot cleaner. The pros of these though, these are both waterproof and these both are about $100 speakers. The Trevolo S, 200 bucks. Durability wise, I would not trust this. If I dropped it, I'm gonna flinch and it's probably gonna break. These, I'm not gonna flinch at all. These are waterproof. If I drop it out of my bag, they get scratched up a little bit. I know that's not gonna affect the sound of the speaker. You drop this thing, I don't know, I think you might have just lost 200 bucks. However, there's a lot of pros to this. If you can find the sweet spot, which if you're about eye level, ear level, I guess would be more appropriate, that is a pure sound. I mean, you are really getting a lot of dynamic ranges. You're getting that all in the 3D mode. So I'm gonna give the win for overall sound quality to this. I think durability, bass, if you're a big bass, if you're listening to a lot of EDM music, these are gonna be a little bit better. You're not gonna have to worry about breaking them. You're not gonna really worry about spending a lot of money and if you break your speaker. This is a little bit more pricey. We were talking about portability because we talked about traveling with this. I'm gonna go traveling with these. So that's enough about these two speakers. Let's get a little bit more into the Trevolo S. So this is Trekbible. You guys are probably watching this because you travel a lot and you're looking to see, is this a speaker I should throw in my go-to bag? I think there's reasons to, and I also think there's reasons not to. If you plan on being around a lot of water or a lot of elements, I probably wouldn't bring this with you. I mean, there's a lot of, in these speakers, there's a lot of grooves. You can get sand in there. You can just get, overall, the durability isn't gonna be great. However, if you're traveling somewhere where you're with a big group of friends, let's say you're at a park and you just wanna play some music, this is gonna give you the best quality, especially if you're up against the wall. See how these speakers kind of have the backs to it? If you could find like a concrete wall or something like that and set it up perfectly, you're gonna get a lot of that spread. You're gonna get a lot of that acoustic sound bouncing off that wall and everybody's gonna be able to hear it. With these speakers, they're just gonna be a little bit more thuddy. You're gonna get that bass, everybody's gonna hear it, but this is gonna have the better sound quality. You're gonna get a lot of bass from these speakers, but this sound quality is a lot better. It produces more of like a pure sound, and I don't know, I just prefer that, especially right in that sweet spot that we talked about, being right at ear level. But again, if you're not at that sweet spot, I don't know if it's the best speaker. It's still, if you're a little off to the right, I mean, you can definitely tell, but right when you get into that sweet spot, that's when you know, like that is a good speaker. So I kind of rag this as not the best speaker for travel. I do think that it is a solid speaker for a home system. Now, a cool thing, and if you look on their website, they actually show it. You can buy another one of these speakers and kind of have it set up. Let's say this is the speaker. You can kind of have it set up as surround sound and they'll talk to each other. So you're getting pure sound. You're getting, if you aim that sweet spot we talked about right in the middle of where you're gonna be listening, that is gonna sound awesome, especially with two speakers. And even if you just have this one, it's still a great, think about the enclosed space. You're gonna get sounds bouncing off walls. It's gonna be a lot better than being outside. This speaker isn't great outside. It's gonna be better for a smaller environment so you can really hear that pure sound that electrostatic produces. If you are gonna use this for a home stereo and you want that 2-point system, remember, you do have to buy another one of these and it is $200. To be honest, you can probably find a cheaper one on the market, but in truth, with this speaker, you are getting what you paid for. It gives a great sound and it really does deliver. So overall, I do think this is a great speaker. I'm gonna give it a 7.5 for at home, and for travel, I'm gonna give it only a 5.3. Like I said, even though this is portable, I don't trust the durability of it. I'm the kind of guy who just throws stuff in a bag and goes. I know that this speaker is probably going to break within the first few weeks. Compared to the other speakers that are waterproof, a little bit more durable. When I'm at home, I'm a little bit neater. I know that I'm going to keep better care of these. So this was a comprehensive review of the BenQ Trevolo S. If you want to see more videos like this, make sure you like and subscribe. How about you comment below, would you use this speaker? I'm John from Trekbible, and we'll see you soon.